Hi everyone, I'm Sam from the Quality Improvement team. Quality Improvement, or QI for short, is about what matters to those closest to the service, avoiding jumping to solutions and using a planned approach to test small changes. But where do you start? In this QI short, I will talk you through using quality improvement to get going with your improvement activities. Firstly, where might our inspiration for improvement come from? We can recognise that something needs to change from various information and insights. More than likely, we already have an idea of what needs to improve. This may be based on data that we already have, such as patient and family feedback, common frustrations shared by staff, or ideas that similar teams have shared. There may be some existing evidence and research from professional bodies around this area of change. Remember, it's always good practice to look for inspiration from others that are doing well in the area that you would like to improve. They may have some useful learning to share. What's going on locally? You could start by looking to your neighbours. We can then use QI tools to identify the real problem and further work through how to make an improvement in this area. So who should be involved? Here are a few questions to help you identify who would be good to have on your project team. We can use a tool such as a mind map to capture groups of people that could be involved, those that are closest to the problem that you've identified. Once you've identified who needs to be involved, you can plot them on a stakeholder analysis tool. This technique helps you bring on board key people to help design, test, and share your improvements, as well as focus your efforts around engagement. Once you have your priority stakeholders identified, look into how they like to be communicated with. Do you need to grab some time with them in person? Would they like to be shown the big picture of what you're looking to achieve, or do they want to understand the nitty-gritty and your process for getting there? This helps you to best engage with your stakeholders and overcome any obstacles you may encounter along the way, including sign-off from senior leaders or gaining voices of patients and carers. Check you have a good mix of skills and people that can help drive your improvement. Test out ideas and unblock any barriers. Having a diverse team ensures that any improvement activities have a mixture of views and perspectives. You'll be more likely to collaborate and reach an outcome that is sustainable and accessible. To do improvement well, we need to embed an improver's mindset. We have captured this as an ethos that you can establish from the beginning of bringing your core team together. Perhaps agree this is a set of principles, ensuring that your team remain open-minded, collaborate in design and decision-making, and give time to learning from your improvement activities. So getting started is also about keeping an improvement focus rather than a solution focus. This is a difficult shift, as our natural problem-solving minds often begin assuming what the solution could be. Improvement is about figuring out what isn't working and why, not assuming we have all the answers. Communication is key throughout your improvement activity, both with your project team and when thinking about sharing your learning with others. Use comms such as mail-outs, drop-ins, pop-ups and social media to generate interest. Talk to your project team and keep them updated throughout. Think about how you want to share your learning. You could use an infographic, a sketch note, or do you need to produce a report? So remember, check out these QI tools on our Doris pages that can help you with the what, why and how. For example, we have affinity diagrams, brainstorming and stakeholder mapping templates. So to recap, let's get started by looking at what you know from your service data, staff and patient feedback. Check out other trusts and organisations working well in the area that you want to improve. Identify and analyse your key stakeholders. Ensure you have key people on board. Embed an improver's mindset when you first come together as a project team. Think about communication from the start. Use QI tools and templates to put your thinking down on paper. Oh, and have fun. Head to Stage 2 on the QI roadmap.